Hey YouTube, coming at you with an Ultra League team that I went on an unexpected run with. I was looking through I did these like 3-4 weeks ago in the Ultra League, and I was looking through my saved matches, and there was 10 matches there, and 9 of them were wins. And usually, when I do like 10, 12 matches per thing, I usually try and keep like 3 to 4 losses to showcase some losses. But there was only one, which means I did very, very well with this team. Double golisopod Mewtwo, Armored Mewtwo, and it's because like double is it's a great safe swap, but so is Golisopod, so I'm using Golisopod as a safe swap. Double on the lead, it just has such coverage, right? It's only weak to fighting, has payback for Giratinas and Cresselias, has the body slam spam, double kick for things weak to counter users. Golisopod, as we saw, it's very spam with the Shadow Claw, Aerial Ace for coverage of like Grass Liquidation, then Armored Mewtwo as a tanky Pokemon to just kind of absorb. So with that, I did very, very well, right? So here's a Sandslash. This is a good lead. Out comes Clefable. This is me being like, okay, what's my actual best answer to this? And just as I'm thinking, this could chip, but then I'm like, Mewtwo can just probably absorb this and just Confusion and Side Strike the rest here, right? This is kind of how I use this team a lot. Double Golisopod, very spammy, very not super hard hitting, but like decently hard hitting. Mewtwo, the Confusions and Side Strikes, armored or not, Confusions and Side Strike, these add up on Pokemon while you're just able to absorb a bunch of moves, right? So that's kind of why I like using it like a couple times per season. You don't need to use Armor Mewtwo. Just use something that does the same thing. Can kind of chip, is tanky. Could it be Crest? Maybe. I don't think it'd be the best substitute, but something in that range is fine. Get the Dynamic Punch off, which means this is now farm down range. Take any move here. That is fine. I'll come out with Energy. That's the strength of double kick and body slam payback. You're gonna get to it very quickly. Get to the body slam, this will take out, and I got basically a full health double in Golisopod for whatever is in the back here. And it is a Jellicent, right? Ghost is resisted, payback, yeah, they can't do anything there. Politoed, I mean, I've called out Politoed for being useless before. The thing with these Pokemon in this matchup is that both of them are so spammy but don't hit hard, right? So it's probably still going to take like 3 double kicks and body slams and 3 mud shots and weather balls to take each other out. So now it's just a race to see who gets there. And the fact that they're already at their second weather ball does not bode super well for me. So the question is, do I just bait here and hope I get to a payback or the body slam first, or do I just go payback? It looks like I'm just going straight body slam. And it looks like I outpace anyways, right? So just outpace there. We'll grab a shield or keep switch. I think they're probably just going to let it go. Yeah. And what is in the back? Poliwrath is countering me down, but I thought I would get to that. Not quite, but here we go. Mewtwo will take this. I have 2 shields. Shadow Scald is still going to kind of hurt. My attack falls. Out comes a Swampert. And just nice alignment here. Everything, unless they have a Sludge, but Earthquake, Hydro, all resisted. It is a Shadow, so that's still resisted or not, will do a good amount of chip there. But able to get 1 liquidation off, get the defense fall, which means I could probably just go Aerial Ace at this point. And then Mewtwo 2 shields is going to be more than sufficient to deal with what is left here. So take this, I won't take it out, but I'll put it low. I can claw down. They're going to have to throw, or else I'm going to claw down, which now means Mewtwo can just Confusion. And I'm just basically don't need to throw any moves, just Confusion all the way down. Actually, I do need to throw a move. Not, do I? I think, yeah, I guess I do. I guess I'm going to be just like a couple Confusions short before I get to a second Side Strike. So throwing that, they do bait, so it's Power Up Punch and Scald, but already at the second Side Strike. Take this out, Confusion down the Swampert, and this game is over. So, terrible lead. Both act as safe swaps, right? So I come straight here, and their best answer is Charizard, right? So unless you have a Ghost or Dark on your team, Mewtwo's probably pretty good because I have coverage for steals, right? I have steals will be a problem because Confusion is resisted, but I have to name a punch. So I end up shielding this because I'm like, you know what? I can probably flip switch here pretty easy. I'm going to just go, I could have thrown to force a shield, but I'm like, I could just straight confusion down anyways, right? They're not going to get to a third here. So I have a flip switch, have energy. If the Virizion comes in, I'm loaded. If something else comes in, there's your ghost. But by this point, I have multiple side strikes. So there's one. Again, doesn't do a ton. I end up banking it, which is an interesting play. Because now they should just come in here and push me. I'm surprised that I banked this. Because I do have golisopod, which can not quite easily, but should be pretty easy dealing with Virizion. So we'll see what I'm trying to do here. Now I have to absorb this on the Mewtwo. Just go straight for the confusion through instead of CMPing, because I'm not going to win CMPing against a Virizion. They Stone Edge me. I bank that move. So I took damage, right? That's what you kind of do. Take damage. And now I got multiple moves on my, at least one, maybe almost two side strikes. But now it's just these claws and these aerial aces are going to chip like crazy. They have ancient power. We saw that already, so that's going to be super effective. But here comes the second one. No boost, which means that I'm going to take this out if they don't shield. Or basically clawed it, yeah. They had to shield that, but then I had two moves, so I guess they were kind of worried about not being able to shield anything. So, good lead. I think it's worth throwing a payback here, just because this is such a tanky Pokemon. I kind of want to grab a shield or do a ton of damage. And I am able to. I'll probably let this go and then come golisopod immediately. I really need to kind of keep this double alive. Yeah. So that makes sense. Once I show liquidation here, they know I don't have X Scissor, right? Because if I had X Scissor, I'd be throwing super effective X Scissors, but I don't. So now they know I have Aerial Ace, which means that they're, not that they wouldn't come in with their, Greninja anyways, but they know they realistically don't need to shield up because they just have Aerial Aces. So they get a Grass Knot off, that's fine, chips me, there comes back in. So I can get one Aerial Ace here. I can maybe get to a second one before they get to a Night Slash. CMP, yeah, so I lose CMP here, which is fine. I will go down and then double come back in. The problem is switch clocks are very, very, very desynced. Okay, mine's already done. Good. I'm gonna have to shield Hydro. You gotta respect the Hydro from Greninja here, and it is a Hydro. We have the same fast move duration, so one of us are gonna always sneak a fast move in, no matter what. They are relying two shielded Skeledirge. Oh, this is rough. I figured this one of my only conditions, swing conditions, was catching a Disarming Voice instead of a Shadow Ball. Because they can't throw a Shadow Ball. They have, like, Shadow Balls resist on double, so they have to throw Disarming Voice. So I'm able to catch that. I have a bunch of energy tanked, like loaded. One Side Strike, not enough to take out, but we'll put it low enough because Skeletor is kind of glassy and these confusions add up. They will get off a Shadow Ball. Does Shadow Ball take out from this range? It does. I think I need to bait here as my only win condition. Yeah, I need to bait, get through the extra double kick, get through the double kick to get a little bit of energy. And now I get the payback off to take this out. Got one more through because 3 versus 5. I'm able to get that through before it registers. Take it out, double kick down for the win. So nice win there. Double against Weezing. This is kind of a tough lead. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm going straight into Mewtwo. They are slow on the leave. They have Brutal Swing, right? They have Brutal Swing, which is a super effective move, so they don't need to leave immediately, but these confusions are adding up. Looks like we're CMPing. I don't need to shield this. I'll live. We already saw me live one Brutal Swing. But then maybe I'm thinking, like, if they're not getting out of this, like, what are they doing? So they end up shielding. Out comes a Regirock. I use this. I'm going for a super effective Dynamic Punch. Stone Edge, not enough to take out. So this will put in the yellow anyways. I doubt that they can farm me down with lock-ons. Yeah, so they got to throw. Double kick down. They could have a focus blast though. That is the only problem. I might have to commit the shield. Focus blast won't one shot, but it'll hurt. Yeah, I probably should have shielded because now they can just stone edge me. No, they won't get to move, but that really hurts. I have loaded energy, but Venusaur. Ugh. Well, there's your second week to poison there. They don't shield. I go payback, thinking that if I can grab a shield, I can just go claw air release. They don't shield, so now it's just claw range. I got a shield. Frenzy will hurt. I'm gonna probably have to shield one. Doesn't need to be the first one. Going straight air release, thinking that their Venusaur is low enough that they're gonna have to shield here. I'll have to shield. Venusaur has a lot of energy though, I think. I think I'm going to get outpaced here with the Venusaur. I kind of have to throw right away. I could have maybe got one more, but I think I'm going to get outpaced by the Venusaur anyways. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Does the Venusaur have more energy? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, as I often do not. So Ampharos, again, Brutal Swing and Shadow. So this kind of hurts. And a Confusion versus Volt Switch. So one of us is always sneaking something in. I'm at a move. So I'm going to shield one to try and grab the second shield here. They could just Volt Switch me down and keep Switch, which I'm guessing is what they're going to do. Yeah, because they're still going to have a ton of energy coming out. That Confusion should register. So yeah, so there's the chip on it. If this is a Focus Blast, this is going to suck. Just a Dragon Pulse, okay. So that's good. Take that out. Oh yeah, I had a bad lead. That's why I immediately left. They try and catch the double electric. That is unfortunate. An electric which is also half normal. So this is... the claws are resisted. Well, they have break and swipe, so this is going to lower my attack. So I have to kind of save the shield. But now lowering attack, I cannot take this out, and I can't claw down. And now they get a second one off. I'm trying to save it so I can get an air release off, but I'm going to lose him. Oh no, but 2 times lowered air release, even though it's double super effective, is not going to be enough, anywhere near enough. Oh no, not even close. And now I need 2 body slams here. Sacred Sword won't take me out, but this one will register because when you both have the same fast turn move, they're always going to get the extra one in, and basically they just got the extra one in there. So even though I'm at a body slam, does not matter because that double kick registers. So that's kind of tough. Not much I can really do there. Okay, double Nidoqueen. Not a great lead. Coming in straight Mewtwo here. Get hit with golisopod. So super effective Shadow Claws and super effective X-Scissor if they have it. The good news is, even if they do have it, it's a bad timing on them. I just got a full Confusion in. They don't have X-Scissor there, so they're probably running Air Release too, which means I get to this move. And I can flip switch, which I don't expect them to allow me to, because doubles does not have a good matchup against Nidoqueen. Am I going to try and flip this back? They go straight liquidation up. What is their second move? Do they not have a second move? They should have just gone air release there if they had it. I do flip switch. Out comes Greninja. I do have dynamic punch. And now I can get my golisopod on their Nidoqueen. So that's great damage. They're going to try and... So come in here. I'll take this move for sure. Because my win condition is golisopod. Just commit to the double kick down. I wouldn't be surprised if I just go straight payback here. I'll probably stay... Yeah, I'll probably just throw the payback and then get out. because payback will hurt if they don't shield. And then I can probably just claw an ace. If they, yeah, so I can now just claw an aerial ace. If they did shield, then I can just go super effective liquidation. So in those scenarios, it's best to just chip as much as you can there. So get the I saved my shield because if they're going to lower my defense, I'd want it on the second one. They go straight earth power, so now I can just go liquidation for the win. Okay, claw is nice for me because both of us are doing resisted moves. They're going to only get to Dragon Claw, and I'm going to get to Payback, which is much better. Still probably only does like 50 some odd % here, though. Yeah. So the good news is I will definitely take them out before they take me out. If they start shielding up Paybacks, it's where this gets closer, because this thing is spammy. So if they shield and then just go like... So yeah, so this is where it's going to start getting closer. Because they can for sure get a couple more Dragon Claws off. And one will take me out here. So that question is, do I think I'll get to a payback, or do I just come Energy Advantage Golisopod? And I think Energy Advantage Golisopod. I don't even get taken out, and I just leave immediately. I think it's because I had a Body Slam. Golisopod is generally safe as a safe swap. It's because I had a Body Slam. I didn't want to lose that. So this is kind of one of the reasons you run Air Lace. I think this and Virizion. This is just nice for neutral damage. Plus the super effective claws. I assume they'll go Shadow Ball. It's kind of a risky thing to go Surf. Yeah. So now I can just go Claw and Aerial Ace combo here. And I should be able to comfortably keep this if I want. Like just shield and farm if I want to. Ugh. Bubble Beam? Who runs Bubble Beam? Okay, that's unfortunate. I would not be surprised if I yeah, so this is not surprising that I'm doing this. I'm resetting the Bubble Beam while getting some chip off here. Where do I come here now, though? I think I come here, and the reason I come here is because I think I can... They're not super far ahead on energy yet, which means I can grab a shield back here or do super effective, and then I'm loaded with 2 moves on the Golisopod. And they know I have Aerial Ace, which is super effective. Foul Play from this range. It'll be close to taking me out. Like 1 HP. Come into Giratina. I'm going to have to throw before. They just dumped their energy, so I think I can outpace the 2 moves here. Because I'm almost at a second, like a third Aerial Ace here. So there's one won't take out. But I think I can get to the second one here before they get to a foul play. Yeah. So that is saving the Body Slam, which one got chip and reset, and then allowing bulky Mewtwo to grab a shield, and then having the Energy Advantage Golisopod to take that out. So good all around win there. That is it. Yeah. So doubles, again, you don't need to use Mewtwo. I think if anything, Mewtwo is the weakest on this team. I think Golisopod and double are very, very, very strong together. They're both not glassy because double's level 50, but they both just kind of like spam but don't hit like super hard. So either you want something like harder hitting, but you also kind of want something that can like absorb damage, which is why I put in Armored Mewtwo. Anyways, that is it. The new moves, the new season may or may not have been out by now, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.